intended for mature audiences may contain language and content not suitable for younger listeners. And most of that content's coming out of Justin's mouth.
It's going to be in the Ocho. Watch it happen.
That would be amazing. I would actually watch that.
I'm about to say,
I'm not saying the fucking drone race shit that they put on now.
I'm about to
Some
say,
of the stuff
they do
they have
like
on there.
tractor racing. Like, yo, I see some.
That's too much.
Dude, they have any kind of sport on there. I saw a snippet of it because I followed their Instagram account, right? Had sometime in June, it said, like, check out the finals for the Microsoft Excel fastest spreadsheet creator on the Ocho.
Bro.
Like, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold up.
That's wild.
So it piqued my interest because, like, I mean, I use Excel, so like I was like, I feel like I'm pretty decent with it. Let me check out some of these like pros, right?
You are not close.
I checked a 2-3 minute video, right? Yo, these dudes and their shortcuts was incredible.
Bro, you can write your
The
own
way
code for
they
that.
were just able to just manipulate, and not even manipulate, just memorize these codes, kind of like link each cell to each cell and create formulas. I felt so dumb. I felt so goddamn dumb, dude.
Yeah, Excel's its
Because
own
like I
language,
use
man.
like 6-7 like Excel shortcuts for what I need on a daily basis, right? Yo, these guys are pulling formulas out their ass and filling out
do it all.
spreadsheets in like 3 minutes, like with numbers in the millions, like inventory, accounting, like sheets, like.
That's wild though. That's actually
Some real professionals in the Microsoft world.
I'm about to
Nick,
say where they're all wearing short sleeve shirts,
this.
collar short sleeve shirts with the calculator packs.
The calculator,
watch,
the
bro.
calculator holder,
Yeah.
Nick,
and the pocket
this
protector.
in the nicest way possible. But you talking about that is the most Indian you've ever sounded since I've known you.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, that's probably the most I've ever even said something like that too. Yeah,
He said, I know like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
No, millions.
Yeah, these guys, they weren't even fucking brown, bro. They weren't brown or Asian. They were white.
What?
That makes sense.
They were white, yo. Like, and I was just like, yo, where are my people at? Like,
One guy
And I'm
was actually
feeling-
Bill Gates. He was just disguised.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sneaky son of a bitch.
Thanks, Peter.
All right,
Was
boys.
there,
So
Was there anything about the bridge building competition?
there we go.
They have any bridge building
Calm down,
shows
Justin.
on there?
Calm down.
I don't think
Get
so.
so
I think
fresh-
that's more
don't get so
the-
Nobody's
frustrated
building
over there.
bridges. Let's just
the
see how
Army
quickly we
Corps
can
type
destroy them.
thing.
What? I was trying to tee that up for you for that transition.
Well, did you guys ever
Yeah,
do
he got angry. Did you hear me go?
Did you guys ever do the like building a bridge out of popsicle sticks in like science class in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that shit, bro. I would always win that shit. So
I don't
much
know
fun.
about high school. Definitely middle school.
Either
I don't know
one.
what high school you went to.
I did it in high school.
You did in high school?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Definitely
think sophomore
did
year.
high school.
Well, I
Yeah.
wasn't smart enough in middle school. But
But
yeah.
I mean, like,
I don't remember when I did it. I know
So
we
obviously
built
the
bridge at one
engineers
point.
of the Baltimore Bridge were not smart enough. Could have built that shit out of popsicle sticks. It would have stood up.
People
well,
died,
when
just-
you're trying-
I
when
just
you're going
find it
against
weird.
Jewish space lasers, okay?
People died.
Jewish space lasers make
People
it
die
very
every-
hard to keep a bridge up.
People died, and there's still 6 people down there that haven't been found. So.
Yeah, they're dead
no
too.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
People die every day.
Well, I
But
mean, like, it
either
is in
way-
the harbor, dude. It's like, the longer you wait, the harder it is to fucking find a body.
It was a major bridge, and it's just like the video is wild though. Like that fucking thing. Like I'm sure they go through that port a million times a year, right? And then like it's just kind of weird that like all of a sudden we lose power and we're pointed directly at one of the main pillars of the bridge, and there's no way to maneuver out of it. And it's just like apparently they lost power, then gained power, then lost power again.
Right.
Like in the video, you can like see the lights go on and off and shit. Like how that makes it's
How does that happen?
It's weird. It's a little weird.
This
Not
isn't
gonna lie.
Titanic. Like,
That's
you
what I'm saying.
can
This is
figure
21st
this out. Like,
fucking century. Like, you don't have a fucking backup. You don't have a generator on a fucking cruise, or not a cruise ship, a container ship.
okay.
Plus, there's
Before
like
we
chemicals on the
Go
ship
ahead.
too that are leaking into the Baltimore River.
Yeah, but the Baltimore River is fucking disgusting already.
Yeah, just like the
nothing there
James.
is gonna
It's
kill
not,
you.
most
Yeah.
rivers are disgusting. The Potomac's already fucked up, but still though, like, why? I don't know. It's fucking weird, man. And the way
Yeah,
like
we've all been to the Inner Harbor and seen that fucking water washing
Yeah,
up
that's
on it.
very
You're like,
true.
oh no, it's
But still, like, how is a bridge not made to withstand that? Like, if a boat
Just
ran
think
into
that's
the
what
San
would happen.
Francisco Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't collapse.
I don't know. I mean, like they never planned for it to happen.
They have
so
to.
well, see, here's
You
my
think
question.
that they have to,
So,
but no, they don't.
why the hell?
like, why do you think our bridges are falling apart now? Like,
So why
just
are
I don't think it was going to happen.
when
Never,
these
ever.
ships have to go underneath bridges, right? Like you either have like a mechanical bridge which opens up to let the ship through, or you have a big enough bridge or small enough ship to just kind of go under. The question is why, depending on where they are and where they're going underneath a bridge, why doesn't ports that have nearby bridges have tugboats that just take them out?
because
Well,
They had a tugboat for this ship, if I'm not wrong, right?
No, they actually go out to make sure. So the people that are hired at the port, they know when those boats come in, those ships come in. So they send somebody out there to make sure that they guide it in, and once they're done, they guide it out, and then they let the regular captain just take over. So
So
they've been doing this for. They probably had like hundreds of hours.
what
of
happened
doing
here?
this.
Like, did that like once that captain got clear? I guess the tugboat was like, all right, piece of chicken grease and left, or like,
I don't even think
Well,
they even
one,
have a
so-
tugboat
so
to
we have-
do it.
we have the issue that we have these super freighters now that like no one anticipated for when they built any of this infrastructure, right? Where you have these boats that are literally stacks upon stacks upon stacks of fucking.
Yeah, they're
Like-
massive. Yeah.
These boats are huge. I mean, they're literally cruise ships, but just full of fucking freight, like with that weight on it.
They're just tons
So-
and tons and tons.
Yeah, like a tugboat like. A tugboat on its own is not going to be able to pull that. That ship still
Or
has
not
to steer
pull,
and do
but,
everything
like,
else.
okay,
The ship still uses its power. The tugboat just kind of is like, okay, go this way. Like,
Yeah,
the tugboat cannot. The tugboat's not pulling it.
they used
So
to. They
They
used
but
to
they
be able to
push.
used to,
They
yeah.
they used to, but they also like
Now with
line
these
up
mega
against the
ships,
side
like
of the
Peter said.
boats to push, right? Like they maneuver. That's what the purpose of this is, right? They
Mm,
also can line up against.
I don't.
I
I don't
don't
think
think
so.
With the size of ships, I don't think that that's how it is anymore.
Yeah, that ship was massive.
Okay,
It was a gigantic.
maybe I'm thinking.
fucking-
Maybe I'm thinking about something different. So
No,
just
I mean, like
ignore
back in the
all
day,
of
they
that.
used to.
I mean,
yeah,
maybe
they
with like
used
the
to, but,
Panama
like, once we-
Canal or something, where it's like incredibly specific, like parameters.
A
But
thin, yeah, like a thin canal. But I mean, like then they could pull it. It just all you gotta do is just keep your boat straight.
yeah, but I mean, like you got thousands of feet. There's only 2 pillars on that damn bridge. Like you're hitting like
They hit
A
the one that was
fucking
on the edge,
bowling
like
pin in
the
the
one
water.
that's closer to the where the land is.
yeah, but it's just so weird that like I don't know. I saw some weird video that a dude was like, "Oh, there was an explosion here, an explosion there." I was like, "Yeah, probably because the power fucking lines cracked or some shit." Like,
Yeah, and then there was
You know what I mean?
smoke on the boat, like
Well, the
you can
boat,
see
yeah.
smoke. Yeah, you see a little bit of smoke on the like pouring off from the boat after the power goes out the first time.
but when they lost power, they called in the mayday immediately.
Yeah,
Like, "Hey, we're gonna hit the bridge," and then the bridge was already cleared. Plus, there was just contractors working on it, like doing construction. 'Cause it's like 3 a.m.
yeah.
But you
But
can
still,
see like
people
in
still
the
driving
video.
through.
Well, in the video, you can see cars going through it, but it's not like as packed as it would be. I mean, that's pretty much a main lifeline to Baltimore. But yeah, dude, this shit was fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, somebody was like, "What are people doing now at 3 o'clock in the morning?" I'm like,
Going to
"Going
work.
home
probably-
or working."
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
yeah.
Shit, if you
was a
work in
major
like
city, what
DC or
hours they
some
gonna
shit,
fucking get
it's gonna
around?
take you a while. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, but it just kind of blows my mind that like this bridge, which was built in the '70s, collapsed on impact.
the entire bridge,
The entire
yeah,
the whole
bridge.
thing is gone.
So like,
I thought it was just gonna be like, oh, a chunk fell off. You know what I mean?
and
That's
then
what I thought,
wasn't
too,
it
when I saw
just
the
a
story,
few?
yeah.
Then a few days later, didn't another bridge get hit by a boat too? Like,
Yeah,
did
this-
you all see that?
yeah,
like,
dude. There's been a couple of now,
Like,
which is what led to like
what
these
is
weird
happening?
which is what led to these weird theories, like, oh, we're under attack, or fucking some Alex
seems
Jones
to be
shit.
like,
Get the fuck
seems
outta
to be like a recurring theme over here,
Yeah.
sir.
No, Alex Jones did come out and what was it? Said, I think, that shortly before boarding the boat, the captain had to get a new booster shot for COVID, and so that's what caused it. Was the new booster shot?
Are you full of
Totally.
shit
Like,
right
it
now?
got
Did
held
Alex
up
Jones
for
really
like
say that?
Totally.
because he had to
Totally.
get a new booster shot for it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, and that, yeah, and then somebody had time to go and
Yeah.
fuck with
So
this
it's a
power
good booster
supply. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally,
Yeah.
totally.
The captain wasn't even steering the boat, so there goes your theory, Alex Jones. Like,
I'm
get outta here.
sold.
Fucking idiot.
I'm sold.
Moron.
You got me.
But like the conspiracy theories that came out were wild as shit.
I
Like,
want
there
to
were
know,
people
did he
talking
actually
about,
promote his like vitamins after he said that shit?
oh, he might have his
Yeah.
iodine.
But
Yeah. Like everybody's
no,
like,
it's
oh
just
my
crazy,
god,
though.
there's a fucking cyber attack on the boats in the U.S. I'm like, first off, that was a boat from Singapore, not
Yeah.
owned by a U.S. company. Like, what are you talking about? You have no idea what you're talking about. And then people were like, oh, it's Mitch McConnell's wife who owns the company. Like, no, it's not. Everybody fucking calm down. Like, it was
I mean,
insane,
they do some
bro.
shady shit, but no, I don't think it would be that shitty to
Yeah.
do that. Like, it ain't worth their time.
No,
Ain't
plus
worth
they
their
lose
fucking money
everything.
either.
Like, if they were transporting
Yeah.
illegal goods or people on the boat, like, they're losing the whole boat. Like, what? Like,
Yeah.
the benefits
If you're
nobody.
doing, if you're doing shady things, you want the least amount of attention ever
Exactly.
to it.
You don't run into a fucking bridge. Like,
Yeah.
like, this is how we do it. This is it right here.
That just did it right there.
Yeah. We just got everybody's attention for 5 seconds. And that, I'm pretty sure that boat's still in the fucking harbor. Because, like,
Yeah,
the bridge,
don't
like,
I think so,
bridge,
yeah.
like, collapsed.
The bridge like
onto it.
stuck to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
I'm about
like,
to say,
yeah.
it probably like went through the fucking boat.
Oh, well, no. But it's, like, laying... The boat, like, caught fire a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But
But I
that's
was just saying,
probably-
parts of
yeah.
that bridge probably like went through that fucking boat.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I'm
that bridge
sure.
is heavy as fuck.
I'm sure it, like, penetrated the deck or something, but it's
Yeah.
not gonna, like, sink the ship.
No, I don't know. I mean, like went to the right spot maybe, but yeah, you're right.
Because it was just, like, the front of it, dude. That thing's huge. And it was just like, oh, man, it's just so ridiculous. Like, we live in the 21st century, and a boat's losing power like that. Little bit sketchy.
Wait, okay, so like how those boats ran? Are they still ran off of coal?
Hell no.
I don't think so. No.
No, bro.
No, I don't think so.
No, they're not steamboats.
What are they running? What are they using?
We're-
Just
we
propellers?
lost power. Shovel more. Fucking keep shoveling. Like,
No,
They use fucking
don't-
diesel.
it's,
They use diesel
that's-
fuel. Okay,
Yeah, they have, like, 4 massive engines that power
that's
the
what I was saying. So they're
propellers.
still they're using propellers.
But they
still,
have,
right?
like, state-of-the-art software that pilots the boat. Like, the captain of a ship doesn't do jack shit anymore.
You
Except
just
steer it
punch in the
into dock.
coordinates and
Yeah,
kind of put
yeah.
in like
Make
it's
sure
the
they
same
don't
way
get
they.
lost at sea, pretty much.
It's the same way they do. You know, when they fly, they have like points in the air
Exactly,
that
yeah.
they turn at when they're trying to navigate through the sky. So it's the same
Yeah,
way.
and, like, it also, like, geolocates itself. So, like, when it's, like, in a current, it'll, like, autocorrect to where it can
Mhm.
hit, it, like, predicts the waves. It's dope as shit, actually. It's, like, it's incredibly complicated software, but, I mean,
How
like,
does this happen?
exactly.
Like in the harbor,
Exactly.
like
Exactly. Oh, like, oh, we
Did
lost
some-
power. I'm like, well, you don't have a backup?
did somebody just pour coffee on the machine and just say, "Oops"? Like I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure
that's
that
the
wouldn't
case.
even-
Like
I'm pretty sure that wouldn't even break it, bro. Like, that boat could lose its engines and still be able to steer, most likely, which
But
is
that's, like,
weird.
but it
that's the crazy part to me is like, how are there not? Because that is coming from Singapore, right through the Panama Canal, coming into Baltimore.
Yeah.
There have to be redundancies on that ship to ensure that it does not lose power, because we're not losing these ships out at sea.
yeah.
Right.
So there has to be redundancies on top of redundancies to ensure that that ship is going to retain power. So how in this situation does it just completely lose all power? And none of
The
those
only
redundancies work?
logical option that crosses my mind is some sort of EMP. That would literally kill
Oh,
everything.
Okay, there we go. I like this.
I'm hard as
Please
shit right
explain
now
it.
talking
I
about
want to hear you
EMPs.
explain this.
Let's fucking go.
Like, that's the
Boing.
only thing that could completely eliminate every redundancy.
Yeah.
but nowhere else in the city lost power.
I mean, that city's the size of a fucking couple city blocks. It's a big fucking boat.
I know, but the MP could have been located right on like the main computer in the bridge.
So
you're
what
talking
was
like little
the
small burst?
what was the time
one small
difference
burst
between?
will fry everything, bro.
Okay, so if it was the power did come back the second time though, right? Like
Yeah, well, you see it like I don't know. You've seen the video, right? There's
you,
a couple
you see the lights
videos-
flicker, yeah.
Yeah. So it like loses power, comes back, loses, and then it's just done. Like
So
it's
they said
dead.
in 6 minutes, completely loses all power. One of the backup generators tries to come on, which is where you see it flick, but the backup generator does not fully come back on, and then nothing will restart after that. None of the generators or anything else go.
So they got the 2 generators on that big ass fucking tanker, and both of them went out.
Well, main power lost.
They don't
and
have
then
an
at
anchor?
least 2 generators.
No,
were
the
not
anchor was
working.
down. The anchor was down.
Was it down?
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
don't
got-
even think
it's
you'd be
got
able
enough
to
power.
down fast enough.
It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. Like
Your anchor doesn't stop you. Your anchor just
No.
keeps you from fucking floating further away.
Yeah,
Well,
it'll
it's
like
already
slow you,
stopped,
but
yeah.
eventually it'll stop you to a,
Yeah.
to a certain. They probably have 2 fucking anchors, but
Yeah, they probably do have 2 anchors on
by the
that
time
one.
they put that shit down, bro, like the current and everything, like you're fucked.
The speed that they're already going. I mean, they're already fucking floating in water. Yeah.
Exactly. And like, but the thing about the generators and shit is that stuff's not really affected by EMPs because it's mechanical equipment. So maybe it was an inside job. Don't know.
I mean, who has the most to gain out of that? I mean, what was on that freight?
Well,
Like-
there's a question there, and it's like, did somebody buy like an insurance policy on the bridge before it collapsed?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, like, it had to be more of an insurance policy on the fucking boat than the bridge. It would be more liable that way.
What are you talking about? Guess who gets the new contract for that bridge, bro? Whoever that company is, they're making millions.
Yeah, but
Millions.
that's when you say who purchased insurance on that bridge.
That's what I'm saying. Like somebody could have bought it like right before this happened or some shit.
The bridge?
Yeah.
The state owns the bridge.
The state owns the bridge.
No, but you can.
Ooh,
swear
a
to
lot of
God, I
states,
saw
a
something
lot
about
of
that.
states have sold a lot of their infrastructure to, like private companies.
What the fuck?
Like the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Yeah, bro, there were
Like the Pennsylvania
contractors
Turnpike
on
is
the bridge.
completely owned by fucking Saudi Arabia now. Like there's huge chunks of infrastructure inside the United States that we have just sold to other countries and everything else.
That's fucking wild.
I mean, there were contractors on the bridge, so like, if they sent like a construction company to fix it or give the contract to them,
Well,
and then the
contract
bridge
would be hired- It
collapses.
would be filed out by the city if it was owned by the state.
well,
So-
was the bridge going from was it going from Maryland to Virginia?
I don't think so.
I don't even know. I don't think I've driven across that bridge probably one time. Can't even picture where it is, but either way, could be a thing. Everybody in this
Could be, you know.
country
That's
is
some
Just throwing it out
sketch.
there.
That's some sketchy ass shit.
We'll see if it sticks.
It probably won't.
It's been great hanging out with you guys. Peace, love. Say thank you every once in a while. Justin Baby Boy, cue the damn music. We out, motherfucker.